This is my 2015 Ultra Limited, and under this fairing there are two hog-wired amps that I'm going to pull out of there and replace with a shiny new Rockford Fosgate amp. And recently I've had these speaker lid kits installed. They're V-twin audio speaker lid kits. I kind of like the looks of them because they're a little bit stealthier than regular speaker lids. We'll see how they sound. They come with Kicker 6x9s, and to power those 6x9s I'm going to install a monoblock amp into each bag. And you know that's a good time. So stick around, it should be fun. So now I've gone as far as I can go with the wiring on the bike, and I turn my attention to the bags. These are my mounting plates. They're just aluminum with steel riv nuts, countersunk so that they'll fit flush up against the bag. The amps I'm using are audio control. I'm using the 1.300, which is a monoblock, 300 at 2 ohms, 175 at 4. It's primarily a sub amp, but they have a bypass switch in the crossover, so you can use them with full range speakers. So once the plates are done, I just apparently I just crudely tape it into place. This is just a piece of tie wire that I heat up, and the bag is plastic. So what I did here was I screwed the bolts right into the rib nuts, as you'll see in a second here. And the bolts themselves will be the posts for the amp, and the rib nuts will be the standoffs. You're beautiful to any four-five man. So with the bags done, I'm back to the bike side of things here, now that I have a better idea of where I want to put this plug. There was a little bit of back and forth and up and down and side to side, but ultimately the side cover won, and so I'm pretty happy with where it ended up. It's nice and high, it's not going to hit anything there, and it's easy to grab. And the other side is the same. I put these hog-wired amps in a couple years ago. Nothing wrong with them. Good amps. But time for a change. And you can see the pods are gone. I've replaced them with the Biketronics pod replacement brackets. I love these brackets. They'll take a 7.1 inch speaker. But I have the ZX 654 100s. Apparently they don't make these anymore. They've replaced them with the NX series. I like these better. To me, the big magnet just sounds better. Okay, there's the Rockford Fosgate in its new home. I'm really impressed with this amp, I tell you. We'll see what it's like on the road, but as it stands, man, this thing is freaking loud. So I just have one more thing to throw in here, and then I can clean up the wires and close it up. And one of the last things I did was change out these bolts for stainless, and I cut some 3/8 brake line. It just fits over the riv nuts to kind of help clean it up a little bit. Maybe not so much from close up, but good from far. Now if you've flashed your 14 and up Harley head unit and you can't seem to get enough signal to your amps, this is the answer to your prayers. This Overdrive Plus line driver will throw all the voltage you'll ever want at your amps. So now it's just time to get this mounted and clean up the wires and close it all up. This is a public service announcement. Marijuana is legal in Canada, and I just want to say, before you heat shrink your joints, make sure they're soldered first. Thank you. was good fun. It's been a while since I've been out. All in all, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Sounds really good. I did expect a little more from the back end. I think dialing it in inside the garage probably wasn't the best call. So I'm going to pop the fairing off again and jack that line driver up a little bit. I'm running it at about 50%. I think I'd probably go to about 75%. Throw a little more heat at those amps. But yeah, it all sounded really great. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for sticking it out till the end. My name's Lance. I'll see you next time.